I remember when YouTube used to feel like the Wild West, a place for real people, shitty camera quality, good and bad ideas. But now it feels like a corporate machine. And thanks to mrbeast and the Paul brothers, this platform went from a place that used to say broadcast yourself to now shill yourself. So let's look back at the golden ages of YouTube. I'd say from 2005 when it first started to 2015. And what we were looking at was a place full of passion projects, skits, you name it, everything was uploaded to YouTube. No one cared about making money. It was all about hobbyists and whatever. And like, where else would you find a video like Charlie bit my finger? That video, if it was uploaded today, probably would just be completely buried, and I'm sure videos like that get uploaded every single day these days. And just look at it. Is this even remotely watchable anymore? Is this even entertaining to anyone? And nowadays, from 2017 to now, YouTube has been full of flamboyant thumbnails, people worrying about CTR and retention rates, rather than quality and care about what they're making and sharing. I used to use YouTube as a kid as a kind of like a diary. I would upload whatever I saw, straight from my phone up to YouTube. I would record crappy Minecraft videos or whatever game was popular at the time and upload them. Just having me commentate in the back, talking about my day, whatever was going on. That's gone. And now this platform is starting to feel like a math test. Every single time you upload something, you have to optimize your tags, you have to optimize your thumbnail, optimize your description, optimize your video scripts, everything. Everything has to be optimized. It's all about optimization. But is that really what we want from YouTube? And now it's gotten even worse thanks to mrbeast and his AI tools. I remember when he was a small creator, he had 1 to 2 people, him and Chris, living out of that small rental house, smashing plates, drinking bleach, 10-hour challenges, 12-hour challenges, 24-hour challenges. And now I look at YouTubers like Linus Tech Tips publicly saying that they are trying to close out smaller creators from ever being able to succeed and closing down the market so they only have control. This is something he actually said one time in a WAN show. I can't find it, but if you guys can, leave it down in the comments. This toxic behavior is what's keeping Gen Z out of the housing market. The boomers are just collecting all the houses, and Gen Z is wondering when they can finally afford a down payment. And at the same time, boomers are wondering why nobody can pull themselves up by the bootstraps. So now let's talk about AI. So about a week ago, I was on a new browser with cookies on, and I decided to go on YouTube because I wanted to look up something. And when I was on the home recommended page, every single video was AI made. The thumbnails, the titles, the videos themselves, nothing was human made. The only person involved was probably collecting a check. If this keeps going on, it's going to get to a point where a user cannot find a single real video made by a real person for real people. And in turn is going to kill uniqueness and any form of semblance of what YouTube used to be. And this is why it's so disappointing to see mrbeast coming out with AI tools. He's actively destroying all avenues for new creators to get into the mainstream of YouTube, while simultaneously destroying his own YouTube channel at the same time. So now let's talk about where all the problems started, the Paul brothers. So back in 2017, they were at the height of their YouTube popularity. And this is when I started to notice the shift of people taking YouTube from a hobby into a business, into a corporation. These guys would market controversy for clicks, which never used to be super common in YouTube and was heavily discouraged. And not to mention their videos, which look like shitty, watered-down reality TV shows you would see on Bravo. So now let's compare that to popular gameplay commentary YouTubers like Woody's Gaming, or Let's Play YouTubers like Stampy Longhead. Where did we go wrong? So were we able to save ourselves from content over creativity? Kind of. There are some small niche communities around YouTube still. Do I think we'll be able to save ourselves from AI? I don't think so. I think this might actually be the end of YouTube. Something I do believe we can do is slow down the progress of that. This can happen very quickly or very slowly, depending on how people watch AI-generated content. If you guys watched the latest Austin Evan video where he created an AI version of himself, you'll know we're really getting close to that day when YouTube is completely taken over by AI. But I still believe if we support and watch small creators and ignore optimized slop like mrbeast or this new AI content, I believe we can maybe slow down the curve of AI content taking up and taking over YouTube. So my final message is stop sucking the machine. Make your own content. Create for passion, not for profits.